Morning, it's Lisa Moore, Fit for More, Fit for Everything, helping you to find more of what you need and what you want in your life. So I had a really interesting analogy yesterday. I was in a networking meeting and one of the ladies was talking about business and business skills and how to grow and create a business that you want. And she was saying there are three things that you really need to think about when you're trying to grow a business. And it struck me that those three words that she talked about are completely exactly the same if you're looking to live a healthy and fulfilling life. Because at the end of the day, guys, if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. And health should be something that you think about on a daily basis. Whether you're employed and working for somebody else, or whether you are an entrepreneur or a business owner and you're trying to grow a business. If you spend all your time just focusing on that and you put the health stuff to one side and you go, no, I've got to work hard. It's all going to come crumbling down. It's exactly the same thing with your relationships as well. If you just focus and keep focused on that one thing of life and you forget about your relationships, then they're going to come crumbling down. So what are the three words that she said to me? So they were skills, time, and motivation. So why are they important? So I meet a lot of people through the fitness world that I've been in for a long time that want to know how do I get fit? What do I need to do? What are the exercises I need to do? How often do I need to do them? How long do I need to do them for? That's what they want. They want that how. They want me to give them a workout program. They want me to give them a nutrition program. They want me to tell them, how do I either get fit or lose weight? Or the third one tends to be more about, how do I stop feeling so achy and uncomfortable and like my body? But that's a whole different story. But they want the how. If you're a business owner or you're about to start a business, the first thing you want to know is, how do I do it? How do I? We're all searching for that how. We're searching for somebody to tell you what to do. But the thing is, everybody has a different opinion on how to. Every personal trainer that you will ever meet will have a different idea or a different spin on how to. Some people will tell you that becoming a vegan is the way to become healthy. Some people are going to tell you that you need to do high intensity workouts for 5 minutes a day, every single day, and that's going to get you where you want to do. Other people are going to say you need to run. Other people will say you need to go swimming in the sea. The thing is, you need to find the thing that works for you. So there are lots of different hows and lots of different ways to get to the end result. But first of all, you need to be clear on what that end result is that you're searching for, and then you can figure out the why. So the second word, and actually while we're talking about how, that's what I do, is I help people to figure out their how. And I do it in a way that uncovers what they need in their life. Because if I was to tell a mum with 2 children who's just going through a divorce, has started her own business, that she needs to exercise an hour a day and she needs to eat this food and she needs to plan this and do that, I know it's not going to work because she hasn't got the mental capacity to do it. So it's about finding the how for the individual. Rather than giving this one size fits all thing, it's not about that. So where I bring my skills and knowledge in is to be able to find that how by talking to my clients and understanding and listening to where they are right now. Because that's really important. Anyway, the second word was finding the time. When am I going to do all of this? And that sort of links quite interestingly into what I was just talking about. When you've got so many different balls in the air and you're trying to figure it out, it's like, well, when am I going to do this? How long is it going to take me to do all of this stuff? And quite often we get stuck with the time thing. It's probably the number one excuse that I've heard over and over again. And if I'm honest, put my hand up, I've used over and over again. I haven't got the time. I haven't got the time to do that program. I haven't got the time to do that course. I haven't got the time to read that book. I haven't got the time to listen to those podcasts. I haven't got the time to meditate every day. Do you know what? We all have lots and lots of time. We all have the same amount of time. It's about choosing and making a decision and going back to understanding why it is you want to do it in the first place. So working out the time comes from a different place. And it can be as simple as just prioritizing, but it's finding that when and working that out. And the third word that she talked about was motivation. And I think motivation for me is also linked into confidence, because I think when you're not feeling confident, it's hard to find the motivation, because when you're not feeling confident, you want to step back into that place of comfort. You want to stay in that comfort zone because this is comfortable. I'm okay. I know what I'm doing here. But when you have to, step into something different, i.e. if you are looking to get fitter, you're going to have to get uncomfortable. It's going to hurt. You're going to get hot. You're going to get sweaty. You're going to ache. You're going to feel hungry. You're going to get headaches. You're going to get stressed. You're going to get tired. Exactly the same with running a business. You have to do those things that you don't really want to do because they're scary. You might have to stand up and speak in front of loads of people. You might have to do a Facebook Live, for example. You might have to make a phone call to somebody who you admire and you think, why would they want to speak to me? Well, why wouldn't they? And actually, if they don't want to speak to you, then perhaps they were the wrong person in the beginning. Find somebody else. So finding that motivation and finding that the reason why is really important too. So those three things, it's the how, the when, and the why. When you can figure those out, then you're going to get to the place that you want to go. And that's where having a coach, working with somebody who can help you uncover those things, they can help you to understand what the how is. They will have the knowledge and experience, or can point you in the right directions to find out that how, but also help and advise you to understand what's going to work for you. They can help you to work out when you're going to do this stuff and unpick those limiting ideas that you've got in your head about, I haven't got the time for that. I'm just far too busy. It's not about finding the time. It's about making the decision. It's about choosing what's important to you. It's about prioritizing, and it's understanding what is the end goal and why is that so important to you. And so, watching that movie on Netflix in the evening might be really lovely and might feel, cozy and comfortable, but actually maybe watching a documentary that's going to give you some knowledge that's going to take you one step forward to where you want to go might be a better choice. And then it's about having somebody that can help you get the motivation. Now, if any of you have ever watched me before, motivation doesn't come. It doesn't arrive in your lap. You cannot order motivation on Amazon or eBay or anything like that. I've searched, I promise, it's just not there. The only way to get motivation is to take a step forward into the thing that you want to do, and then the motivation will come. We've all been there, haven't we, where we've got an immense task that we're like, oh, I really don't want to do it, but you start. And then all of a sudden you become aware of the fact that, oh my goodness, I'm getting on with this really well, and actually I'm quite enjoying it. And well, actually, I'm not going to stop here. I'm going to do the next bit, and I'm going to do the next bit. So motivation comes from taking action. It comes from taking that one step. It can come as simple as standing up. Just stand up. And, put your walking boots on, put your running boots on, put your sports bra on. Whatever it is, doing something will get you more towards motivation. So it was really interesting when I heard those three words yesterday: skills, time, motivation. It's like, that's That's my role as a health and wellness coach. That's what I help my clients with. I help them to figure out what the how is. I help them to figure out when they're going to do it. And I help them to understand what their why is and get them motivated and keep them motivated. So I just wanted to share that with you today. If anybody is interested to know more about how we could possibly work together, just ping me a private message or reply to this and I'll get in touch and we can have a chat about, where are you right now? Because if you're sitting in that comfort zone, you're sitting in that comfort zone, but you want to get outside of that comfort zone and you want to get to a better place, whether that's with your health, whether that's with your fitness, or whether that's with your confidence and your motivation. I can help you with all of those things. But you need to reach out to make the decision to go, yeah, I want to do this, but I've got somebody that can hold my hand. So, hope that was useful. Would love to know your thoughts. And I will see you very soon. Take care.